Hello, I bet you wonder what I'm doing with my day today. Yes, we're back in the garden, and I've been doing a little work already, but hey, let me show you some interesting things that's going on. Come on, let's go take a look at it. Wow, look at how much that zucchini has grown. Look, while I've been gone, a really big zucchini under here. See that? I'll be making zucchini cake today. Probably a cheater zucchini cake because I've been in the yard for quite a bit. The collard greens looking good. Look how big they are. There's the kale. There's the oak kale. We haven't cut it back or anything yet. We're just keeping it there. Still has some small leaves that are pretty good. Turkey looking good. The collard greens. The grasshoppers are really enjoying. There's the purple plum. When I was out here earlier, I saw a little flower on it, but I don't see it right now. I don't know if you see the spider web. Yeah. I think those are sweet potatoes. Quite will have to tell me for sure. But I'm mainly over here to take a look at the grapes. Over there. Let's try to get close enough so you can see. See that? Nice size, huh? They're growing. See that there? There's some more down low. See that? Yeah. Lots of grapes here. Going on around, taking out the prickle pear. Got one or a couple trying to get ripe. Look there, trying to get ripe already. Over a little more. There it is, right there. Pretty flower. Pretty, huh? I've got lots of ripe tomatoes I need to pick. That's what happens when you don't come home for a little bit. Got a lot of them. Looks like a homemade pizza night. There's some more grapes. There's the loquat tree. The corn, Quiet has gotten corn already from up there. If you look real close, you might be able to see some cobs that are ready for a little attention. See? Take a quick look at the trees. The persimmon has done a lot of dropping. It's dropped a lot. Let's see if we can find. Look at that. Nice size. And you probably won't believe how fast the guavas are growing. Not on this side though. Well, maybe on this side. I just saw a couple of small ones. Look at that. Can you see them? The one I just showed you. There's another one. Yeah, we're gonna have lots of guavas. Just more down here. I've been picking the elude plants there, clearing that area. Quite said to catch those seeds before they get wild. The apples on the neighbor's tree. Okay. Into our own fig tree. I picked one of these for Grace today. This one isn't quite ready yet, but look how close. Look how close to ready that is. Yeah. Quite a few. Let's go take a look at the little garden. Looks like the tomatoes are doing okay. And the green beans in the back. There's one that's not so happy down here. Actually two. It's not really all that happy. See? Those two aren't so happy. But the corn. Ah, there's more sunflowers down there. I thought I got them all. I'm gonna pull those out. Corn is happy. Little pumpkins here. I'm gonna take a quick look at the I forgot the name of the other melons. This is a cucumber plant. Little melons. Lots of flowering in some places. Everything looks nice. Well, let's go in and start the pizza. Okay, we're going to start off with the pizza crust. I've got 1 packet of yeast because I'm only making 1 pizza today. I'm going to checking to make sure I'm recording. So it's 1 packet of yeast. It's dry active yeast. Half a teaspoon of sugar. Half a cup of water. Half tablespoon of oil. I'm going to give this a stir. I'm making sure my yeast isn't all in one spot, and it's all on my spoon here. If ever you have problems with things you never have problems with, you're going to have it when you're recording. I've never had my yeast kind of clump up on my spoon like that before, but hey, first time for everything. Gonna stir it up. So it's all in there and no clumps. There we go. Then we're going to set this to the side. We're going to do some measuring here. Yes, I got problems with the yeast. What is going on with that? Let's take a look at what's happening here. I'm getting that straightened out. It's on the back of the spoon. It's like, ah. Can I have more problems with this? Wow, there we go. Oops, and I've splashed on the screen. See if I can wipe that. So if it's going to bother us the whole time. Let's see. Did I get it? Yep. Oh, now for the flour. I've got the recipe here on my phone. If I don't forget, and I have to remember I'm going to do half of everything. So I need like a cup and a half of flour and about 3/4 of a cup of salt. So a cup of flour. I'm just using regular bread flour, just regular flour. And here's my half measure. Half. I need a little salt. I'm just shaking some out here. Ta-da! In it goes. And the yeast is already doing what it's supposed to do. See the little bubbles on top? I don't know if you'll be able to see the little bubbles. We're gonna stir that up. Mix it in. Look at every little bubble there. This is the start to our yeast for our crust. There we go. Mix together in a bowl. There we go. Very nice all together. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little oil because this has to set for us. Just a little. Just coat the outside so when it goes in the bowl it won't stick. Don't stick up to the bowl. I'm going to change it to another bowl and let it rest a little. Okay. Look at all I can. There we go. There we go. I'm going to change it over to this bowl. I'm going to put this on the back of the refrigerator because I'm doing some baking. So, not on the back of the refrigerator. What's wrong with me? On the back of the stove. See, I've got it nice and oiled here. I'm going to cover it with a towel and put it on the back of the stove. When I come back, I'm going to, while this is resting, I'm going to start my zucchini cake. So I'll be back in just a minute. Okay, now we're going to do one of my favorite recipes. This is a cheater recipe, or semi-homemade. I'm going to make a zucchini cake. I'm using just a regular cake mix. I'm not doing a bunch of mixing and stuff today. I'll use all the directions, except I won't put in fluid. At least not water. So I'm going to put in the package. I've got 3 eggs, already slightly beaten. Trying to save some time for us. Half a cup of oil, just vegetable oil. And I'm going to mix this. I mix it first before I put the zucchini in. Make sure I get everything kind of mixed. It looks kind of thick. You see how thick that looks? I'll take care of that in just a minute. With a cup of zucchini. And in it goes. When it cooks, you won't even be able to taste the zucchini. And for those of you that are trying to find a way to get your little ones to eat vegetables, what better way? What better way than with a little chocolate cake? There we go. If you wanted, you could put a little extra vanilla and stuff in there, but I'm not going to. I've got a slightly oiled pan. This is a glass dish, but I put foil and a little oil and flour in the pan there. It just goes in. I hope I don't drop this in here. Okay. And this will use the directions. We're just going to stick it in the oven. I think it's like 350 for how long? like 30 minutes, 20 something minutes, something like that. It's the directions are on the box. Oh, it's 30 minutes. 350, right? Spread it out a little bit. Okay. Sometimes I put chocolate chips and stuff and extra walnuts, but the frosting, I'm using just a traditional coconut pecan frosting because I'm passing this off as a, as a German chocolate cake. So here it goes. It's going to go in the oven now, and we'll finish up the pizza. I don't own a stone, but I treat a lot. I've got my foil here. Mixing the edges here so it won't have any like oil issues in my stove. And here's our dough. Flatten it out. Try to make sure it doesn't have any holes in it. I'm not really good at making it round. I guess that's kind of close enough. Just a little rim around the edge there too. That's all my business inside. I didn't measure this, but this is enough dough for like a 14-inch crust, so yeah, usually works out pretty good for me. Okay, I'm going to set this to the side for a minute, and we're going to work on the tomatoes and stuff. Just the tomatoes, I guess I should say, because I don't put much on these. I've already taken the top off of this tomato. I'm going to cut it really thin, really thin. Oops. Not quite paper thin because I do want to taste it. There we go. I know I should probably let my dough rest a little more than I do, but I never really let it rest a lot. For me, this is a lot for it to rest again. Yeah. I'm kind of an impatient pizza maker, but it always turns out good. There's no way to really ruin pizza, I guess, once you get the spices and the tomatoes on. These are the tomatoes from the garden that we were looking at earlier. Nice, red, and juicy. There we go. Put this aside. I'll bring my crunch back over here. And now let's see if you've got enough light you can see what I'm going to do. I'll start in the middle. Maybe I better put the little baby in the middle. Yeah, that's better. Fill in a little space with the smaller ones. Looks like I could use another tomato here. I'm going to clean up another tomato, and I am going to come back in a minute. I'm back with more tomatoes. Let's see if we can get it around to the edge now. Working on this side over here a little bit. Those very end pieces, I'm going to, oh, hold on, here's another little slice. Maybe we'll put it over here. Put it in and put the big one out. Then I've got some little pieces. I'm going to stick at the edge. Try to fill it in. These are the ends where I cut off the, cut it from the stem there. Little stem piece. Fill in some of my little blocks there. Okay. Need to give my hands a little wipe. Now for the seasonings. Got some thyme here. I think this is like a half teaspoon. I'm just going to crumble it on top. Yeah. Try to get it a little bit everywhere. Not so much in one spot, but everywhere. Then need a little salt. I'm going to put a little pepper, because I love pepper on everything. Oh, I should have got out the red pepper flakes. Just a little bit of cheese. Whoa! More cheese than I wanted, but hey. A little olive oil. Just drizzle all around. Don't be scared of the olive oil. Okay, this is going to go in the oven. I'll check. I'll lift up the corner and make for sure it's brown underneath before I take it out. So, another trip to the oven. Wow, dinner's done. Looks good. This is what I did with the leftover zucchini, shredded zucchini. I made some zucchini fritters. This is my poco, where I checked to make for sure this was done. Yeah. And I've got the frosting. We just need to wait for it to cool. Not quite yet. I don't have to eat dessert with the rest of my meal. I'm going to go ahead and have the pizza and have the fritters. Here's the pizza. Let it set a little bit so it can cool off a little so I can handle it. Put that to the side a little bit. Let's do some plates. Yeah. Tastes really good. Really good. Well, that's all I have for today. I'm going to finish eating my dinner, let the cake cool off, and that'll probably be part of my lunch tomorrow. So that's all I have for today. So bye-bye for now. Bye.